guys, it's Jovi, and welcome back to my channel. How are y'all all doing today? Okay, I hope y'all doing well. I'm not. All right, let's start with that. I'm not. Okay, I'm not. You see me? I'm in my glasses, and if you know, I haven't been on this bitch in my glasses in over 5 years. Okay, but I ain't got no heat. Yeah, you heard me right. It is 31 degrees in New York. Okay? It is fucking cold. All right? We haven't had heat from Friday. Ask me why. I don't know. There's no heat. There's no hot water. I was not going to freeze my hands and my eyes, my eyeballs, and attempt to put on contacts today. No, I was not. No, I was not. The heater is sitting right here. Think I'm playing? I'm dead ass serious. We haven't had heat since Friday, like 6 o'clock. We're waiting for a part for the boiler. It's been colder inside than outside. I was so cold all weekend, I really ain't leave my bed. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't cook. I ain't do shit. Shout out, I found out some information. Dishwashers don't need heat to work. They heat their own water. Hello, did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I figured that out this weekend. I Googled it and figured it out because I'm like, this dishes is just too much. Yeah. And who boiling water to wash dishes? Not I. I already had to boil water to wash myself. So yeah, that's why I'm dressed like this. Don't ask silly questions. You're going to get a stupid answer. Okay? Hey. I feel like I'm in Alaska. Okay? It's fucking freezing. It's 31 outside. I don't even want to look to see what it is in here. I have on layers. I've had on layers all weekend. I've been rocking this scarf like it's going out of business. The hat in the house. In the house. The few bits of time I went outside, it was so beautiful to be in a little bit of warmth, even though it was 31 degrees outside. Okay? Don't ask me when the heat is coming back on. The super don't know. They're waiting for a part. But I didn't want to not show up today because I haven't been here for a couple of days, a while. If y'all have not noticed, look around. We got a paint job. They was in here painting for like 3 days straight. I was so excited. Everything was everywhere. Nothing was set up. Computer was down. Camera was down. He broke my vase. It was a whole thing. But I got a nice new paint job. I don't even have enough strength, I ain't gonna hold you, to put the pictures back on the walls. You see, they got rid of the blue. I'm so excited today. I don't even have enough strength to handle the drill. Ain't nothing on the walls. Nowhere. No pictures, no nothing. I got pictures nothing. They're all stacked up in my closet. Because who's about to get the drilling in 20-degree weather in the house? Who? Not I, says the Joe. So we ain't gonna have much of nothing. I'm still thinking about what I want to put back up on the walls, but we ain't about to have much of nothing. They about to be bare walls until this heat come back on. Okay. The paint job is beautiful though. The paint job is stupendous. The kitchen looks spectacular. The kitchen was blue too, but it was chipping and shit. It was looking crazy. So it looks spectacular. So now we will be getting into the kitchen when the heat get back on for me to show y'all some of my favorite recipes. Because now I got a paint job. So, I'm cool with showing y'all my kitchen now. But it's cold. So be clear. Be thankful for the heat you have in your home. Because there's nobody in my building. Even the super looked mad. You know it's bad. The super walked in with the big ass. I got a big ass coat. When super walked in, was like, the building when I was going to the store one of these days, because who cooking in this weather? Who? So I was going to the store to get a sandwich yesterday, child. I saw the super. He was like, I'm wearing this coat in the house. He's like, because I'm like, bruh. And he's like, I know, I live here. Unlike the management who don't live here and was in their nice, warm fucking apartments all weekend while we were suffering, telling us they gotta order apart. Like we don't live in New York City. Like they don't own about 20 buildings in New York City. I'm confused why you don't have said part. I'm so fucking confused. I'm confused why y'all can't go anywhere to any of these fucking boiler stores or furnace whatevers and grab a part, because we don't live in bumfuck America. We live in New York City. And it's 2 degrees below ass. And y'all talking about y'all waiting on a part. And you know the best part? I'm telling y'all the best part. Shout out to one of my neighbors, because they put signs all over the building Saturday. Like the shit wasn't off Friday afternoon. Somebody wrote, too late for this sign. Because if you would have told us, maybe we could have prepared. I was having my house painted, y'all. I ain't take a whole shower. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've been boiling water like it's the 80s in a bucket. I went back, I reverted back to those baths I had to take by my grandmother's house when I was back in the 80s when the heat wasn't on. Boiling water in buckets and adding water and I ain't take a whole shower since Thursday because I couldn't take one Friday because the guy showed up first thing in the morning to finish the paint job. And it's fucking Monday. But my apartment's painted. So I'm not going to complain about the apartment. I will complain about this heat or lack thereof. Anyway, how y'all been? It's been saucy on here. Like I told y'all, I was underneath my blankets. I ain't gonna hold you. The stacking them. And guess what I did? I got us a cute little chair for my bedroom. I'll be able to even create content in the bedroom. Like when I say these walls needed to be painted, they needed to be painted. So I'm so excited. I got a cute little chair coming in the mail so we can create content wherever we are, whether it's here, whether it's a nice, cozy little spot, whatever. But I was in my bed with this hat on and this scarf on in one of my big ass Fenty fucking onesies. Shout out to Rihanna. She kept me warm this weekend. And I was looking and why every time I go MIA for a fucking few days, the shit hits the fan. Why the fuck? Okay. I can't even take my hand. As soon as I take my hand out, the shit, my hand gets cold. So I probably won't be clicking around and doing all this stuff because I need to keep myself warm. I ain't gonna hold y'all. What the fuck is with Armand Denat? And how the fuck Neek at Night get in it? Can we talk about that real quick? Because I'm so confused. So from what I gather, Armand want to sue Denat and put restraining orders against Denat. I don't know why. I really don't care. Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on with them. I don't know if it's for views, for clout. I think he put out tried to get a restraining order. I think Neek spoke on it, like, because it's YouTube news and that's what the fuck we do. And then for some reason, Denat, tell me if I'm wrong, decided to make a video that looked like it was threatening Neek's. If you don't know which Neek, I'm talking about Neek at Night, okay? Threatening her with unaliving. Am I bugging? Did I see that? I was in a cold frenzy. Maybe I misread because I was shivering and shit. Maybe I misread. But from what I gather, Neek was speaking on the topic or speak whatever, because who gives a fuck at the end of the day. And the Knot was up there on his channel. I don't watch the Knot, but I saw, a Neek's clip, and I saw a little bit of Couture Bay. Shout out to Bree this morning in between my quivering and shit about Neek's video on the Knot's video with the gunshots and the X over her face, and talking about the last content creator that said something to him ended up out of here 5 days later. What content creator was that? What the fuck is happening? Can somebody tell me what's going on? Because it sounds like a unaliving threat to me. I don't understand why anything is that serious. I don't understand why you would create, even if you felt like, I don't know what Neek said, I don't give a fuck, because it don't really matter, because who gives a shit, right? People talk about each other on here all the time. It's been happening for years. Because it's not that deep. But nonetheless, I don't understand how, even if you're going to talk shit about Neek, okay, because it's happened, we've all done talk shit about one another on occasion, YouTube drama is YouTube drama. I don't understand what's with the life-threatening comments. I don't understand why a grown-ass man does not comprehend that threatening someone's life with receipts, YouTube receipts, makes any sort of sense. I understand people be wanting clicks and views. It's about the end of the year, whatever. And a video probably got a lot of views, but like, I cannot comprehend putting yourself in a position to make the people come and knock on your door and trying to figure out what's up with you. Especially when you already have a case, from what I understand. I don't know. I don't get into I don't know what's Armand. And like I said, last week they were painting the house and all this shit. So I wasn't really, I was too excited. And then, my heat shut off, and I've just been freezing. But I don't understand how Neek get in it. If you got issues with Armand Wiggins, that's another man. How the fuck, because from what I gather, Neek commenting on y'all situation turns to you making unaliving threats on her. Is it because she's a woman? Like, what did she say so bad on YouTube? What words did she say that would make you, somebody you don't fucking know in real life, just let's keep it above, that would make you feel like you need to threaten their lives? I don't understand. That would make you put yourself in a position to go to jail. We've been here long enough to remember people have actually gotten locked up behind bullshit, behind things people saying online, and someone getting in their feelings, in their emotions, in their whatever, and doing time behind it. We have had YouTubers do it. We have had subscribers go to jail over comments that ain't really have nothing to do with them. What the fuck is going on? I know the world is in shit. They blowing up boats. They doing a bunch of shit. But what in your mind makes you think that is even for your own livelihood, for your own sake of not getting like locked the fuck up for like threats and shit? Because if anything even pretend to happen to Neek, almost happened to her, you're going down. She could trip and fucking fall on a curb, nigga, and it'll be on you somehow, some way, because you done sent. And I believe doing it online might make it like terroristic threats for a click and a fucking view, for a YouTube check. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Let me see. Oh, I took my hand out. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Somebody said my hat is nice. I've had this hat for so long. I forgot, and the label is like wore out. I would add it, but you know what? I'm gonna add similar hats to my shopping cart, okay? Because everything that I have, I like to keep my stuff. So sometimes they're not available anymore. Sometimes, they were a couple seasons ago or whatever. So like my bucket hat, the Arab and Anthropology bucket hat that I bought, the new pink hat that I've just been wearing all over the place and I love to death, it sold the fuck out. But I have found another hat that is from Anthropology as well, that I think is everything, and it's extremely similar. And I think I tagged it on the last video that we made, so y'all could, see the vibe, see where we going, and if you want to purchase a similar item, be able to do so. So I'm going to do that with this hat as well, because I do know that there are other companies that sell very similar hats. So I'm going to add it to the shopping, but I can't do anything today. Anytime I take out my fucking fingers, I feel like my whole body drops like 5 extra fucking degrees. Let me look at this chat because I really want to know what is happening. Hello, everybody. I am in Alaska, in Brooklyn, okay? Brooklyn, Alaska. I have a thing with washing dishes. I don't like it. It's a trauma from my childhood. But yeah, I figured out that the dishwasher heats the water. So I was able to wash my dishes because it was like, these dishes need to wash. Someone said it's been gloomy all over. It's been raining. It's been nasty all over. I heard it's freezing in Georgia, freezing in Florida. She's like, I'm used to beautiful art that seeing the bear just feels wrong. I know. I'm used to it too. But like I said, my hands are way too cold to be trying to drill in nothing into the damn walls right now. I can't deal with it. When the heat come back on, I'll get it together. Yes, that's why I'm all bundled up, because it's like 20 degrees in this bitch. Yes, that's why I'm like this. It's fucking cold. And that's why I got my glasses on. You couldn't pay me. You can't pay me to wash my hands in that cold ass water to be able to, because putting in contacts in my eyes, that's a whole, it's a whole thing. And, you got to be I'm not going to be able to boil water. It's going to be weird because I feel like I'll infect my eye or some shit like that. I'm very funny about, my eyes and what I put in there and my fingers. So I take the water directly from the tap, and I can't wash my hand in freezing water and then put my freezing hands in my eyeball. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. She said the nut ain't been right since he got out of jail. Yeah, wasn't he in jail? Maybe, when you go to jail, sometimes he think he that because he went to jail and he was eyed or something, a little time at county ain't the same as the big dog jail that you would go to for threatening people's lives. And I'm still trying to figure out, why is he threatening this child's life? what the fuck did Neek do to him? Even if Neek, because I think I heard somebody saying, oh, she, you know, she was saying something to Armand or whatever, or she was on Armand's side, whatever's clever. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? How is any of this is how people end up in jail forever because somebody stepped on their shoe. This is the equivalent, if you ask me. This is the equivalent of how people end up in jail forever because somebody stepped on their shoe. You so fucking sensitive. You so fucking sensitive that you have to threaten someone's life because they said something about you that you don't fucking like. Who cares? I don't understand. She said, girl, I didn't know Armand. The two stories that got my attention was the New York City that unalived Kyla girl here in Florida over a man, as well as 50 Cent and Diddy document record. Okay. Thank you. Somebody said I'm beautiful. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. I'm still cute, even with my glasses. Stop playing with me. Oh my God. Yes, I bought a space heater last night. It's right here. Let me tell you how fucking ridiculous, how ridiculously cold it is. The heat been off since Friday. It didn't even fucking occur to me to go buy a space heater. I was so cold. No, the hot water went out first. I woke up Saturday with it being freezing in this bitch. The hot water went out, then it came back on for a little bit. And I was like, okay, maybe, you know. And then I guess it went back out Friday night-ish. And the heat was still, you know, in the house sort of. So, you know, I woke up Saturday morning fucking shivering, me and my kid, shivering in this bitch. We didn't know what the fuck was happening. That's when I went downstairs. Bruh, I went downstairs in my robe. I don't go downstairs in my robe. I was like this. The hat, everything. And then I look, and that's when I started seeing the signs like, oh, we're waiting for a part. We're like, a part. And it's a whole bunch of people. It was in the hallway and all this shit. It was ridiculous. It was out of control and ridiculous. Hold on. It was out of control and ridiculous, okay? So I was too cold to think. You know how they say you too cold to I was really too cold to fucking think. And I was speaking to my mom yesterday, and I was like, Mom, I can't do nothing. Leave me alone. I'm in the bed. I ain't moving because she wanted me to do something. And I'm like, ain't no heat, ain't no hot water. And she was like, go buy a space heater. And I said, I need to go. Why the fuck I ain't go buy? Bruh, there's like 3 places right here that I could have bought a space heater. It did not occur to me to buy a space heater until my mama said so. I was so cold. My brain was not working. Even right now, it's right here. I moved it. It's right here. I paid $80 for this bitch last night. $80 fucking dollars. I think the people, especially the people around here, they knew because probably other people went and bought it that the heat was out because my building is like the biggest building in like in the vicinity. No, I'm not gonna say that, but you know, we kind of big over here. We probably the tallest building in like three blocks. So they probably saw everybody buying the space heaters and up the price. I got one of these shits here. I'm still cold as fuck. Trust and believe. It's colder. I'm freezing. My bones feel, and y'all know I'm anemic, so I'm cold anyway. On a regular day, I'm cold. And this shit is sitting right next to me right here. And I'm still fucking cold. So imagine what it was like the last 2 days. I was able to pull myself up out the bed just because I had a little bit of heat. But this bitch is fighting against 20-degree weather in the house. in the fucking house. That's what I need. But I feel like I will buy all of that, get it from Amazon. It's gonna take like 2 days to get here for some stupid ass reason, and then the heat gonna be on. It's freezing in Texas too? Shit. What? Girl, no. I don't know. I don't think so. Hopefully not. She said I look sensitive. I am sensitive. Yeah, people talk about people daily. I've done had people talk hella shit about me. Everybody on here has had somebody on here talk hella shit about them. I'm curious because maybe I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't, because they was painting the house and it was a lot of shit happening last week. So, but I'm curious to know. My hat keep riding up. Is Denat harassing Armand as well? Because I know Armand went and got a fucking protective order against him. Like, you know how bad it gotta be for somebody to go and get call the police on you? You know how bad it gotta be for somebody to want to call the fucking police on you? And I did see, I think the protective order got rejected or some shit like that. And then from what I saw, did not put the protective order online. Like, no, he was doing a video and he showed the protective order with all of Armand's information, which is crazy. Which is doxing. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know where this shit is going, but it doesn't feel like it does. Like, even in the drama, even in the smoke, it's still supposed to kind of be a laugh and a kiki, you know. Even with the people that other people have drama or issues with, dog move. I feel him on my toes. Issues with or whatever. It's never that serious on here. And it's still supposed to be a laugh and fucking kiki. Like, it's never that fucking serious. But for it to be so serious that Armand felt the need to make, even though he dramatic, I ain't gonna hold you. You know, I'm not the biggest Armand Wiggins fan. Okay? I'm not. But for Armand to go ahead and feel like he need to go to the popo and make a whole fucking police report on your ass, I don't know. That says a lot to me. That's wild. What the fuck were you doing? Armand had been out on here crashing out on everybody at one point or another. He done crashed out on Tasha K for about 4 or 5 years, 6, 8 years. Child, I don't know. And crashed out on a lot of people. He done crashed out on me. He done crashed out on Bree. He done crashed out on damn near everybody on here at some fucking point. I ain't never hear this motherfucker talk about he's feared for his fucking life, and to the point where he going to the damn police. You know it's for real when a motherfucker going to the when a black person going to the police with you. That gives you really unhinged, and I don't know what you might do. You know, that gives, this ain't just a laugh and a kiki. Like, you really got some shit going on, and like, you might really do some weird shit. Like, for real. Not just talking shit, telling you, fuck you, suck my dick. No, you might really do some wild shit. You might really do some wild shit. I remember I made a police report once on here, but that person was talking about they was sitting outside my building. They weren't man. And I went to the police. We ain't gonna get into who it was, what it was. It was a couple years ago. Don't put it in the chat for those who know. They were talking about they was sitting outside my building, like weird shit. Like, that's weird shit. weird shit is what makes people want to feel like, oh, you taking this from online squabbling. You know, sometimes people like to tussle on here. It is what it is. We have a beef sector for a reason. It is what it is. But you going from a little tussling on YouTube to doing something that's like can be considered endangering someone's safety and life is wild. Especially now that we see what happened, what he did with Neek with that ex. That shit was wild. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit was threatening. With those gunshots, that shit is threatening. If I was Neek at night, I would fucking file charges on him as well. Restraining order, something. I would. I ain't gonna hold you. I would. Talking about last person who did that to me ended up out of here. What? I would. I'm a lady. I'm a woman's. They ain't gonna put my life in danger because you and your emotions and you can't keep you have no self-control. Because if you have self-control, just real shit, when you was creating that thumbnail, when you were editing your intro video and adding those gunshots to it, something in your mind would have been like, I'm threatening her. This looks like I might be threatening her life. Let's not do that. You know? Because it took time to create that thumbnail. It took thought. It's not like, you know, like Armand has the gunshots and the thing, but I don't think it's in his intro. I don't know. But it took time to edit your intro to add those gunshots. And during that time that it took to do all of that, the fact that nothing in your mind went, or maybe it maybe because it was meant to be threatening, was like, you know, if it was not meant to be, you know, what we all look and think that it is, nothing in your mind might have been like, this may be misconstrued and misinterpreted like I want to unalive her. Yeah, I gotta go to the popo. I gotta go to the popo. I'm sensitive. I can't be doing all this. Who this woman? Listen, it's for real. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. She said, Harpo, who this woman? She says cold in North Carolina. It's snowing there. It is cold all over the East Coast, babe. And you know, since we don't have no weather authority anymore, no Doppler radars and shit anymore, you know, they voted it out. Well, they didn't vote it, you know, he's whatever. We don't know what the fuck is happening, what the fuck is coming. We don't know. Remember when we used to know when something was coming, when a storm was approaching? We don't know no more. We got to find out on here. I got to find out talking to my brother. Oh, it's cold in Georgia. From y'all, it's snowing in North Carolina. From my mama, it's freezing in Florida. Like, I got to find out from y'all. We don't even see that shit on the news because there's no more Doppler radar. There's nothing. It's fucking snow. It's cold in Texas. The whole fucking country done dropped about 30 degrees. And we don't know about it. We got to pay telephone to figure it out. Ain't having a blackout. I don't know if we're having a blackout here in New York. I know my building ain't got no fucking heat. That's what I know. Oh, we got a donation. Hold on. I good sis, DC. Good morning, DC. Hold on. I can't even chain for you, girl. I can't chain for you. That shit sound painful. Hold on. Where's my stuff? What the fuck is happening? Oh, cha-chang chang. That's all I got. I got some shoulders because I can't. It's too cold. A little whip for you. That's it. But I thank you for the donation. I really, really appreciate it. All donations are thoroughly appreciated. Y'all know already. Thank you, thank you, thank you. School shit. Open. Child, I was really, that was what my head went to. Like, I'm gonna have to turn this oven on to make the house warm. I was real, my mind, like I said, when you cold, you can't think correctly. I'm so mad. I did not think about getting a fucking space heater until yesterday, until my mama said so. It did not, my mind has been blank. Like all I've been thinking about, and and I've been eating like crazy because you know how they say, you burn so much energy when you're cold trying to keep yourself warm. Y'all know I normally eat like 1.5 meals a day. That's regular. Baby, when I tell you I ate whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner for these last couple of days. Big meals, finished everything. Okay, I was up ordering me fucking what do you call it? 7th Street Burger last night at like 9 o'clock at night. That's like New York City in and out. I was just starving. And then I'm just like, damn. And I ate a bunch of food earlier. A bunch of food. I made soup. I ate soup. I had a hero because I wanted something. I wanted warm shit. I had breakfast. I had a bunch of food. I was in here eating and I was starving. And then I thought again, because I've been too cold to think. I was like, damn, they dead ass right when they say when you cold and you're shivering and shit, you burn more energy than when you're fucking hot. Because I have been starving. I ate breakfast this morning. Y'all know I don't eat till like 2 in the morning. I mean 2 in the afternoon. I be having to get off of here telling y'all, okay, I'm hungry. I ain't eat shit all day. I gotta go. I drink coffee in the morning and that's it. I ate a whole breakfast this morning. Starving, even though I went to sleep on a full stomach, still starving. Woke up like I ain't eaten like 2 days. I might turn the oven on too. I might just do that. But and then I've been thinking like, what if one of these apartments catch on fire? Like, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah. She said, I ain't discovered a YouTube beef sector since last night. Like, what do these grown adults be doing? I try to avoid the YouTube beef sector. It's messy over there. Even the subscribers, like I said, it's crazy over there. Okay. People have court cases. People have from the YouTube beef sector in the last 5 years. I'm gonna say this. I think this shit happened during COVID. Ran up on YouTubers over talking shit and assaulted them. Dead ass serious. Went to jail. Caught a bid. Subscribers over at the over in YouTube beef. That's why I keep tell y'all all the time. You see people talking about me, don't be going in their chat talking shit. It's all right. It's never that deep. They be running down on people in real life over some shit that somebody said about someone else. Running down on people. Real shit over. It has happened. I'm not gonna say the YouTubers. I don't want to. ran down on a YouTuber. I believe she was at like a restaurant eating or some shit like that. Ran down on her because because she said some bullshit about a YouTuber that they liked. Caught a bid. That happened. That's not a YouTube myth and legend. It happened. That's why people, okay, so this is the thing. We see each other on here, people in the comments, you don't know who people are in real life. You know what I'm saying? People could be, because like I said, look at this subscriber who caught a bid over some bullshit. That wasn't even that deep. I swear to God, it wasn't even that deep. I don't remember the exact things, but I remember thinking like, are we fucking for real? You don't know what other people, where their mind is at. We think it's not that deep because for normal people, it's not that deep. But then you don't know who's not fucking normal. You don't know that somebody gonna feel a way about Neek possibly making a video about them to the point where they throwing death threats and might actually do some shit. And Neek is like me. Neek has a daughter. I'll be damned. You don't know. We've already seen Donat try to run down on Armand Wiggins at an event once. It was like 2 years ago. Try to run down on Armand in security at an event. We saw what happened at the Diddy trial with Donat. He was going there to cover the Diddy trial, and he ended up being the thing because he's the antagonist. We don't understand that people might, because like I said, what part of you doesn't think when you making that thumbnail and you Xing a bitch out wouldn't be considered threatening? Or the gunshots, when you uploading that, what part of you, if you're a rational human being, don't understand that that's a threat? What part of you talking about the last person who did this, who said something to me, they were dead in 5 days? What part of you don't understand that that is a threat? Unless every part of you ain't really there. And if every part of you ain't really there, we can't have a rational conversation. I can't expect rational behavior from you. I can't expect you to just cuss me out on a video. I tell you about your mama, you tell me about my father, the whole generation, all this shit, and that's done, because that's what happens on here. It's not that deep. Because things that are not that deep for the rest of us, for some people, are that deep. Because they not all there. And that's dangerous. Absolutely. Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Since the merge, Wiley used to be in the beef sector. That's why Wiley like that. I love Wiley, don't get me wrong, but like the beef sector crazy. The beef sector be doing a lot. So I'm gonna be about 78 degrees here today. You see how she playing in our face. You see how DC is playing in our face? It's even cold in Texas. What the fuck Gavin got going on over there in California that y'all ain't cold? What's happening, ma'am? What's going on? It's about everywhere cold, but California 78 degrees. Fuck California. I'm tired, y'all. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Like I said, I don't know what they doing, but shit. She said there's supposed to be a large cold front coming in the next few days. Coming. It's not here. Wait. Wait. You talking about it's freezing in Texas. It's snowing in North Carolina. I look like this. It's cold outside. It's cold inside. And it ain't here yet. That's what you telling me. This is the precursor to more. Baby, my building about to have the managers. I think they about, because you know we got something, they about to have a problem. I said this morning I wouldn't be surprised if I go downstairs, because two of the building managers, they be in the building and shit be turned up down there. Like, I would not be surprised if shit turned up. If it get any colder before they fix that boiler, they not gonna be able to come to work. They're not gonna be able to come to work. I ain't gonna do shit, but there's a lot of turn-ups in my building. Okay, there's a couple turn-ups in my building, so I don't understand. He did. He said he's a 7th degree Mason. I heard that. I was like, this nigga crazy. He said he's a 7th degree Mason. Well, I knew some 2nd degree Masons. He will FO over here. Like, what? What? The goal is ghetto. I know. I'm sorry. I can't. It just feel like if I do too much, I might get a breeze up my sweater, boy. I have on layers with the heater right here, and I'm still fucking freezing. I'm about to lock, when we get off of here, I'm about to lock me and the dog in the bedroom and hope that, I've been worried about the dog. You know, he got fur and shit, but like, this is cold. You know, when it's too cold, he be trying to do his business real quick so he can and run back to the building. Like, he be like, oh, but now where the fuck he gonna run? We just in this bitch. I really been trying to cover his ass with a blanket. I mean, like, because it is wow. I said, half the building about to catch pneumonia or fucking the flu or something in the next week. They better get this shot. I spoke to the super. He's like, the pop should be coming this week. I can't get over them needing to order a part for a fucking boiler in New York City. I can't get over that. That's the part I can't get over. Like, what part do you need? What part do you need in New York City that you can't find in all of these fucking stores of refrigeration and HVACs and da in New York City? What fucking part do you refer? And if you need a part, there is such a thing as overnight shipping. It's been down since fucking Friday. No hot water, no heat. The water is like fucking brick. When I say brick, I mean brick. I contemplated attempting to cook. And then the other day, and then I'm like, just trying to rinse off a fucking spoon had my fingers feeling fucking numb. How am I cook? How? If you can't even, because you can't even get the water, you can't even wash off a fucking vegetable without your body temperature dropping 5 fucking degrees. We know you be all up in the beef sector. You like the drama. That happened too. They was out there arguing. I remember that. That happened this summer. Over stupid shit. any on the strip. This shit real. You don't know who this shit is for. Laughing at Kiki. It's for some informational purposes only. It's to let y'all know what's happening. And you want to kill another? You want to take someone's life? It has happened. It has happened way too many times for us to act like it's just some bullshit you say. I never threatened nobody's life on here ever. I don't know too many people who have threatened. I see Tasha K threaten to Riley and them. That people threaten, oh, I smack you, but they ain't really gonna get in no fucking ring. But to threaten to take somebody's life away, nobody. Not I, says the Joe. She said, I remember sticks and stones could break my bones, but words will never hurt. What? Can break my bones, says as a kid. This is giving love and hip hop, fighting and content creating, blurring together. They need to get off the internet for real and build hobbies. Yeah, it's too personal. Why is it so? Why I don't understand. Like you would act like that. You would act like you know her in real life, and she says some shit like what? And even like you know somebody in real life, like who cares? Like okay, you don't fuck with them. You cuss them out, you don't fuck with them. That's it. Like I don't understand people wanting to threaten people's lives for bullshit. Like what? Like I don't understand. I don't. Like I said, I've told y'all the only reason I will ever go to jail again, you know. Mm-hmm. If somebody actually do something to my kid, like, and I lose my kid, then I can understand that. I'm an eye for eye type bitch in those situations. But ain't nothing else anybody could say on here or in real life that's going to make me give up my life. No. I'm trying to think. That's going to make me give up my life. People done talked about people parents. People done talked about shit. People done talked about people kids. People done did a bunch of shit. I don't understand. Yep, nowadays you really don't know who got mental illness issues because I don't get it. Yep. Can you imagine? Yes, while he was streaming. I remember. Yes, it was this summer. Ran up on him and his wife. They was minding their business. For what? Because he said something you didn't like on fucking YouTube? Y'all are wildin'. Facts. Where people just used to make 8-hour lives talking shit. Y'all remember those days? 8-hour lives talking shit. Saying, I punch you in your face. The most dramatic shit I remember that. That shit had me like, oh, when people talk about they was going to stop Tasha, when Tasha was pregnant, they was going to beat her ass. And I was like, oh my God, that was so dramatic. But it wasn't like we didn't think nobody was going to show up at her crib to try to fight her. No. It was like the fact that you even said you wanted to fight this pregnant girl. Oh! But they wasn't going to go and fight. The most these bitches was going to do is do an 8-hour live and talk shit. Now, she said y'all got radioactive fog. She said, I'm tired of y'all. She said, but it was cold at night though. It's 80 degrees right now, but it's chilly at night. You know, we down. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jamie said it was 29 on Saturday. In Texas, shit. Yes, the boiler is out. Boilers. I live in a big ass building. There should be more than one. I think we have a whole room, a section. I ain't never been in there, but I would think there's more than one of them in that bitch. I think so. I think I've heard over the last couple of years that I've lived here, there's more than one in that bitch. And they missing a pot in New York City. I think that's the part that really gets me. If I lived in like Wyoming or some shit, Nebraska or some shit, fuck, even if I lived in like Texas, real shit, I would be like, okay, maybe they got to order it from somewhere. But like a lot of these manufacturers, a lot of these distributors are here in New York City. What do you mean you got to order a part? What do you mean even if you have to order a part that the part don't come the next day? You know why? Because the motherfuckers ordering the part don't live in the building. That's what I'm gonna stand on that. The motherfuckers who ordering the part, they live somewhere else where their heat is on, so they not thinking about it. And peep game, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put y'all on a low because I was like, I emailed the lady, the building manager. There's a building manager and an assistant manager. The assistant manager, he cool. He got my apartment paid. The building manager, I'm not saying she ain't cool, but I emailed her about because I wanted, while they were painting, you know, everything had to move. And my toilet was like running. It was like running. So I wanted the super to come and fix it, you know, because y'all seen the shelf. We made a video about it. I have one of them shelves that's screwed into the wall. I had to unscrew it and do all of that for them to come and paint the bathroom. So I ain't screwed nothing back yet. So I'm like, let me get him. I emailed her for what do you call it? A service request. He came and did it anyway. He was like, he just came upstairs. He was like, listen, let me just come fix this shit. But I had to get a service request, I guess, so he would be able to do the shit. Why the email bounced back? Why the lady shut down emails that you could send them? Not, oh, this address doesn't exist. It was some bullshit. I got a notification today, like she shut down emails going to her or some shit like that. So what the fuck was the point of putting on the notice that came out Saturday, even though we lost the shit from Friday? What was the point of putting your phone number and email address if you just gonna shut down incoming emails and calls? Tell me I'm bugging. Tell me that ain't the most inconsiderate thing ever. Tell me I'm bugging. That's why I think if this shit don't get fixed by at least tomorrow morning, they might be a brawl downstairs. It ain't gonna be me, but some of these chicks in this building, it might turn up. But let me not say that, because I don't think they're gonna show up to work until the shit is fixed. That's gonna be a day they're gonna decide to work from home. I don't think they're gonna show up until the shit fixed, because you know it's cold over there. Like, we don't have to live in this bitch. It's bananas. It's bananas. I don't think like I said, like a super or shit. I don't think you should be a super of a building unless you live in a building. And like right now, if you're gonna be a building manager where like you on site and shit, you should probably live in a building too. Real shit. You should probably live in a building too. Because if you don't live in a building, you care, but you don't really give a fuck. Because you in your warm house, you forget. You don't give a fuck. Because even if you have to order a part, this is where my mind goes. Did you get it regular shipping? Did you decide that, oh, you know, the building, we don't want to pay for next day shipping, so we'll just get it regularly shipped? But if you lived in this building, your bitch ass, regardless of what the owner says or whatever, you gonna push to get next day shipping. Am I bugging or am I bugging? Am I bugging or am I bugging? If you lived here, you gonna make sure that bitch get here. She would have made sure that bitch got here by Saturday. Right? Or am I bugging? She said, I went and got soup. When I say I had 2 soups yesterday, I went at the Jamaican spot. I got chicken soup. Then I had a can of soup. It was Progresso though, not Campbell. Pot roast. When I say everything was hot, I drank tea all weekend because, tea gets hotter than coffee. I was just like, I just wanted to hold a cup, like tea all weekend. Like I said, I went and got sandwiches. I made sure and got me a hot ass sandwich. Like everything that I'm like, everything. I don't even want to drink nothing. I have soda I ain't touched that soda. Cause I'm just thinking I drink some soda, my chest gonna be cold. I don't want no parts of it. Just hot shit all fucking weekend. I ain't even drinking room temperature. Like, no, it got to be hot. Y'all, side note, I got a fantastic affiliate deal. I gotta finish set it up. I ain't even finished set that shit up because I ain't been on here because it's been cold. I'ma come with it soon. Hot flashes, where? Because y'all know I started getting hot flashes. I told y'all. What? At night? I think that's the only reason, I ain't gonna hold you, that I've been able to sleep at night, because I've been getting hot flashes lately. Like, and I didn't realize, I just thought I was hot at night. Like, what the fuck? Again, and y'all know I'm anemic, so I'm always cold. So I just been like hot, and it's just been like, what the fuck? Bitch, I realized I'm getting hot flashes. Fuck this perimenopause bullshit. But them hot flashes have been allowing me to be able to sleep at night, because that's been warming up my body when in this all this bullshit that's going on. So shout out to the hot flashes this weekend. Shout out to hot flashes. That's the only reason I'm alive right now. But I have an amazing deal that I'm gonna bring to y'all this week or probably next. Probably I'm gonna start bringing it with a link and everything, so we can tackle those hot flashes, so we can tackle a lot. Yo, I can't wait. That's my mom. I'll deal with her later. Hold on, what's this? I'll call her back. No, I live it. Well, hold on. Okay. No. Yes. No. We're the first people. I live in a new building. This building is only 10, 11 years old. The building. I'm the first person to live in this apartment. Most of the people in this building, the first people that lived in this building. No. Mm-mm. The boilers, at least, at the most, not at least, at the most, is only 11 years old. So no. I wish that was the case, but no. Mm-mm. It's just them being stupid. She said, shoot, my mom hates cold dish water on a warm day. I don't blame you. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm not putting my hand in no fucking water. In the end time. Somebody said we in the end time. Someone said Jesus loves me. I know. Someone said ice is on the ground in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's 13 degrees in Minnesota. Yes, there's elderly in the building. I know a bunch of people in the building already called 311. I already know that. They're going to get sued. I said that they're going to get sued. That's why I told him. I said the least, I took the super when I saw him. He was mad as shit. So he lives here. So he's dealing with it. He's like, I didn't even order the park. They ordered the park. Because I'm like, when's the park coming? And he was like, they ordered it. That because he can't even order the part. Like, what the fuck? Because he lives here. So he would have made that bitch come next day. And I told him, I said, yo, people are gonna get sick. I said, people are gonna get the flu. I said, y'all are lucky if people only catch a cold. People are gonna get the flu. People might fuck around and get pneumonia. We have a couple old people in this building. We have a couple handicapped people in this building. People are going to catch pneumonia. Pneumonia kills. Like real life. The flu killed. That's why there is a flu vaccine. The flu has taken people out of here. And y'all ain't overnight in parts is crazy. That's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. She said, I'm always cold except when I'm flashing. I'm anemic too. There you go. I'm always cold until the nighttime where I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? I am burning up my whole body. I'm like, oh my God. And it took me a while to realize what the fuck was happening because it didn't click. It didn't click. Night sweats, hot, and then imagine, and then having night sweats in this cold. And that's just gonna make you more cold. Now your body wet. She said, don't take that chance. That's so it'll feel like a cold battery acid. Well, that's why I ain't even do it. I ain't even do it. Yes, please get these likes up. Hey, Bree, thank y'all for coming. Please get these likes up. Please get them up. Okay? People are going to get sick. They are going to have, that's why I said they're going to have a problem on their hands. People, there is some people in this building that I already know will turn the fuck up. Turn the fuck up. Okay? And I'm just like, y'all playing with us at this point. Y'all playing with us. My building owns mad buildings in New York. Numerous buildings. Not like 4 or 5, probably like 20. All, new buildings, shit like that. They own about like 20, 25 maybe. I don't know. They own all these buildings. I'm assuming you don't have extra parts for your boiler in the fucking wintertime. How many different boilers do you have in different buildings? Nobody in none of the buildings have the extra part that y'all need. Nobody in none of these countless fucking refrigeration stores, depots, all of the shit that's available in New York has this part. No way you can't overnight a part we don't live in bumfucky Wichita. In New York City, they need to be sued. I ain't even gonna hold you. They need to be sued. I'm too cold to think about it, but they need to be sued. Because this is just... She said the Chiefs is 30 degrees. Thank y'all. Like I said, I'm going to lock myself in the bedroom in a minute. If I come back later, it will be live for the bedroom. My walls got painted, so I can do that now. It'll be live from the bedroom after my body temperature go back up. Cause like I told y'all, the heater is literally right here. Heater is right here, and I'm still cold. My bones feel cold. I don't go fuck who they blame. What the fuck does that have to do with the price of tea in China? What does that have to do with a price of a part in China? You telling me that New York? No, I don't go fuck with people. They own about 25 buildings. I don't give a fuck about a tariff price. Girl, you about to get me mad? Nope. Nope. Babies, little kids, animals, our fucking dogs. All the old people who live here. There's people in wheelchairs that live here. Like, it's bad enough that occasionally one of the elevators might go down. Once in a blue, both of them bitches will go down. And then you think about, what about the old people that live on like the 9th, 10th floor and shit like this? But no heat. You can't even escape. Anyway, let me get the fuck out of here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Hopefully when I get back here tomorrow, I won't be bundled up and we'll have our heat, but I don't know. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Thank you for sending me well wishes, etc., etc. Stay warm, stay blessed. I'm out.